All right, so look, we're not gonna do the long intro here in this video. You know you can make tons of money with copywriting. You know you can get a ton of clients if your outreach was actually extremely good, if you were giving people a lot of value. And that's what I'm gonna show you how to do right here in this video, how to get clients by doing, first of all, things that nobody has ever seen before. And second of all, giving people so much value that they really, really want to work with you because they can already see before working with you what it would be like, because look at all of the effort, look at all the value that you are giving up front. We live in a thank you economy, so understanding how to give people value, things that they can actually use, insights that will actually help them grow and scale their business are going to get you clients. And again, I don't have to make the claims or play the claim game of you're gonna make this much or you're going to make that much. Guys, there's already a huge playlist right here on YouTube that I'm showing you. Recently, one of the guys that I work with inside of the 4D Copy Intensive, my one-to-one mentorship, just closed Ivan Gadzi as a client. I actually had him come on and do a class on getting whale clients because he had an absolute star-studded portfolio of like the craziest clients you've ever seen. So all that being said, I'm going to, in this video, show you all of the outreach strategies that you can use, and I'm actually gonna do them and walk you through them step by step. Instead of just sitting here and telling you how to do them, you're gonna watch me as I do it. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. All right, so I'm gonna skip the prospecting tutorial by now. I'm just gonna assume that you already have basic understanding of how to prospect, meaning how to go about finding clients, where to find them. On Instagram, super easy, you just look for businesses. Now, if you don't know anything, or you need to go back to the rudimentary step-by-step on how to start outreaching from scratch, then I highly recommend you go out and check out the free 4-hour client getting course that I just did. It's very, very updated and relevant still. And it shows you absolutely everything. I mean, it's 4 hours. It leaves out actually nothing. So the thing that I'm showing you right now is like brand new for 2026 that kind of goes on the outreach systems that already exist that I've already shown you. I just didn't want to have to make the same video where I show you how to go on Instagram and find clients. So this is the guy that we are going to be outreaching to today. Now, there's a few things that I want to point out, right? People are always going to ask me these rudimentary questions where it's like, Tyson, how many followers should they have if I want to outreach to them? Because there's people who only have a small amount of followers, only have a small amount of subscribers. Should I outreach to them, or should I only go after people who are, tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers and subscribers? My answer is this: followers don't actually matter. What really matters is how much money they're making. Now, their followers is somewhat relevant and linked to how much money that they're going to be making. For example, Alex Hormozi has millions of followers and subscribers, so he has a business that's also hundreds of millions of dollars per year. But there's a caveat, right? Correlation does not equal causation, meaning just because someone has a high amount of followers doesn't mean that they're rich, and just because someone has a low amount of followers doesn't mean that they're not rich. And one of the examples that this happens in so many times is people are outreaching to these fitness influencers with like 50,000 followers just because they have a lot of followers, but they have literally no business. They don't even make money. They have like a 9-to-5 job they're working at where they're making like minimum wage with 50,000 subs or 50,000 Instagram followers. So instead, you want to look at how much money they are making or how much money they're probably doing per year. Now, these guys only have 250 subscribers, period. 247 to be exact. And over here on their Instagram, he has 23,000 on his Instagram, where he talks about the agency and gets people to go and check the agency out. Now, this other guy has a Instagram as well, but we're going to look at their business Instagram. And yeah, 1,500 followers total. So that's kind of what we're working with. But again, if you go over here and look at the bio, what does it say? Scaled and exited a $5 million plus agency. Okay, so that gives you some sort of an idea of the numbers that they're hitting. You don't want to be reaching out to people who are only on like 10K per month themselves. Helping agencies scale past 20K, 50K, and 100K months. Endurance athlete, second account. So he has all the indicators, right? And in the agency space, you can have a small amount of followers, but still make like tons and tons and tons of money. So I just want to clear the air on that, because some people are gonna be like, but bro, you only have like 20,000. Hey man, not really a big deal. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, first of all, how I would go about getting into his primary inbox, and then the exact message that I would send. So how would I get into his primary inbox? This is very, very simple. I would either go to his story. As you can see, he doesn't have a story right now, so I can't reply to his story. But I would go to somewhere in his highlights and I would reply, maybe down here, something interesting or just something cool. So he's an endurance athlete, so that's something that's cool. Maybe I could comment on that and say something about it. Over here's some more brand stuff. Over here's just some stuff about his life. That's actually a pretty cool light. I might say something about that light, like, hey man, I've been thinking about getting one of those huge, crazy lights. Would you say that's worth it? Something that is a spear opener. Short, personalized, and expecting a response. Right? This way, once he replies or just says yes or no or what have you, I'm going to be in his primary inbox. This way, he doesn't have to dig all the way through his request tabs in order to see my message. Now, once he finally does see my message, I'm going to leave it for 2 days, and then I'm going to send him a free value offer. A free value offer. What does that look like? Well, let me show you. So here's an example that I just made up, where the top line is, bro, fire your marketer. The reason as to why this is the top line is because this is all he's going to see in his inbox. He's like, what did my marketer do? What's wrong? What's going on? So then he's going to open it. I know that this works because it actually worked on me before. I posted about it on my Instagram. Then I said, and hire me instead, LOL. But for real though, I just made a quick personalized Loom video showing you how I'd help scale your offer, some of my experience, and secret surprise I think you'd like. I'll get straight to the point without beating around the bush because your time is valuable. After you watch the video, shoot me a message if you're interested in the next steps. And then I would just send over the Loom with that, right? So this is like an upfront value Loom. Or you could just ask, hey, can I send the Loom over? Ask for permission. They say yes. Then you make the Loom and then you go. Naturally, you're going to be asking, well, Tyson, which one should I do? The answer is a mixture of both. This is called tiered outreach. So for the people who are like dream clients that you really, really want to work with, and you know that they get tons of offers for a Loom every single day, you want to just send them the Loom or send them the value up front. But on the other hand, if they're someone who's, a client that you want, but they're not actually ideal, and you're trying to get some more volume up, then you might just send a free value offer. This way, maybe you're sending out 3 to 5 big Loom videos per day, but you're sending out 20 Loom video offers per day. This is great because you get to optimize for the whole spectrum. It increases your chances of getting a quick client and also getting a big fish client or a whale client. Now, what are some of the things that this does? So first of all, like I said, the first line has to be like a subject line. I have to see this and think, what is going on here? I need to open this so I can learn about what this person is even saying. For real though, and then you get right to the point. Honestly, get right to the point. In 2026, this is what's going to work the best, is not coming at them with some sort of long, drawn out compliment and saying, yo, I just so happen to come across, like, no, this is an outreach message. I think I can make you money. Here's how I would do it. If you think that this could work, let's create a small project that we can work on that's low risk on both sides so that we can see if we'd be good to work together in the future. That's it. A foot in the door type of offer. That's all you're really going to need. So quick bullets and a secret surprise. I think that you'd like. This is like a little bit of intrigue. Obviously, he's going to be like, well, what is the secret surprise? I wonder what that is. It can be anything. It can be just like I wrote you some emails on top of this Loom video as well to show you that I can write in your brand voice. Now, note, and big notice here that I'm not saying, hey man, do you need a copywriter? Right? I see people make this mistake all the time. Copywriting is a service. You want to instead give them an offer, right? Here's how I'm going to help grow your business by doing these exact things. And this is how much money you can expect to gain from this. Not, hey man, do you want your emails written by me? We're not trying to sell people writing their emails. We're selling people more revenue. If you can prove to them that you're going to be an ROI to their team, they really don't care how much it costs to hire you. They'll pay you $5K if you can make them $50K. That's the deal, right? That's the idea. I'll get straight to the point without beating around the bush. After you watch the video, shoot me a message if you're interested in the next steps. So just like that, super simple. This is his YouTube and this is his Instagram. Now, when we talk about format, I'm not just going to send him over the Loom video. I'm actually going to send him what I've called an Ultra Loom. This is a brand new technique that I've been using. So I'm going to show it to you right here. And it's like a Loom video because you get to give them the video right here. It's embedded in the document itself, but it's not a Loom video only, right? The problem with a Loom video is that you have to send them the Loom video, then they have to just watch it, and then they have to say, yeah, man, that's cool. Can you send me over your portfolio? Then you send them your portfolio. Then they say, cool, can we book a call? Then you send them over the call link, and then they book. It's just a long back and forth, and we want to take as much of that out as possible. So here in the Gamma Doc, I can give them a Loom video with a headline. I can then give them some free value that I sent them in the form of an email or some sort of scripts. I can give them the link to the Calendly where they can actually just click here and book a call with me right on this page. I can actually just give them the social proof and some of the things that they might want to see, might want to know about me. I can give them a witty line or two. I can give them some more social proof. I can give them some more videos. I can give them a Miro board. I can give them more stuff and more links to my personal stuff. Now, I'm actually going to go through this step by step afterwards, but first I'm going to show you how exactly I would create this Loom right here. And also, guys, just as a heads up, if you want like any of the assets you see here, like the Loom videos or the Gamma doc or anything, because you want it for your own, or you just want to, swipe some of the scripts, by all means, feel free. It's all within the free copy starter kit, which is linked down below. You can go and enter the classroom, and then literally everything you need from templates, swipe files, and free courses is right there inside of that classroom. So go there, check it out, and use all the things that I'm showing you and giving you right here today to go get some clients and go become a full-time professional copywriter, making over 6 figures per year. Okay, so now that we got all that out of the way, I'm literally just going to, right now, show you how I would more or less freestyle a Loom video for this guy, right? And I want you to take a couple of points. I'm not going to talk about his copy. I'm not going to talk about a headline on his sales page. I'm instead going to talk about big ideas that he can use to make more money. And I'm also going to give the proof of showing other people who are doing the same thing. Now, of course, I'm going to show some proof from myself as well, as if I were sending it. So if you have any proof, it's extremely important that you put it in here as well. Or if you've worked with clients before, you can actually use those as case studies. So let's get into the Loom video in 3, 2, 1. Hey, how's it going, man? You don't know me, but my name is Tyson, and I'm making this very short video to show you exactly what I would do to help you scale Agency U. Now, as I can see, you have a YouTube here with tons of videos and also tons of testimonials, which are, as you of course know, very, very important to getting people to actually buy in and go through and sign up for Agency U in the first place. So I took a quick peek at your guys' Instagrams as well. You have the Instagram with the highest follower count here at 23,000. And there's some opportunity here on the table. So the first thing that I notice is that when I got to your page, there's no story up, right? Now, obviously, you know that stories are important. I see that you do have highlights here, but if we're gonna use this Instagram channel here as a funnel, then it's obviously going to be super important that it is optimized. So I'm gonna show you an example here as well. This is Nick's setting for right now. I'm gonna use him or some of his stuff at least as an exemplar. So we're gonna hop into his story here, and his stories are a little bit deeper, where I'm actually gonna click on this one, where when you click on it, it has screenshots of people's revenue. It has stories. As you can see, here's a before and after. He has ManyChat 2 steps, which I see that you do as well. But as you can see, he's just really, really getting deep into the story of his brand and some actual value where people can like sit around and read for a little bit. For example, he has another lesson 4 here. Whereas some of the ones on your wins are kind of just like, this guy made this much, this guy made that much. He's a freelancer to owner, which is good stuff, but I feel as though we can flesh those out a lot more and repurpose them and actually put them on your stories. Now, lastly, or just another thing, is that the link here in your bio goes to this, right? Now, this is a pretty large form. And usually, as soon as people see big, large forms like this, they think, oh, well, this is going to take a long time, so I'm out. I'm not even going to start it. Especially on Instagram. People are on Instagram for what? To look at funny cat videos or reels, or sometimes even get value from your content. But then if they go here, they see this gigantic thing, they're going to be kind of put off, right? Usually. So there's a couple other ways that we can play it. One of the problems with this is that they're going to send this off, and then either they're going to get put on a Calendly link where they can go and book a call, or you're going to qualify them or disqualify them and then have to reach out to them again and book a call. Whereas it's actually a lot easier, in my experience, to get them to book the call first. So here's what I mean. If we hop over to Nick's again. So one thing that Nick does is he actually has a VSL YouTube video in his bio instead of a straight to type form or a straight to application. This is also very effective because, again, people get to know a little bit more about who you are. You get higher quality leads this way. And then if we hop over to the link down here, it's then going to take him to the Calendly. So you go and you book a call for whatever time works for you best. Now the call is locked in and booked, and then you go and enter your details. And in this way, if they leave halfway through or whatever, they still have the call booked. So you have a much higher chance of getting on the call with people. Another way that you can do it here is you can have a video sales letter or some sort of video to tell people what the mentorship is even about in the first place. And then same sort of thing where you go to another Calendly page. Now, these are just a few things of ideas that I had. There are also things like your free lead magnets and getting on your email list and things. But at the end of the day, right, this was from an outsider's perspective looking in. And if anything, it would just be more efficient if we were to just hop on a call and talk about these sorts of things as well. Because, hey, maybe you even know that a lot of these things are great ideas, but you're obviously busy being Austin, which is the best thing that you can be busy doing, working on your business, not in your business. So if you would like someone to actually come in and handle 90% of this stuff completely hands off while you don't have to spend or expend your time or energy, then by all means, I'm your guy. Anyways, man, if you want to come up with maybe a short project to see if we could work together in the future and if it would even be worth it for each of us, then let me know and we could talk about it in the DMs. But that's it for now, of course. I'll see you on the next one. Later. And scene. So I would put a Loom like that, like I just went over and showed you right there at the top of this video, right here, at the top of this Gamma doc. And I would leave a headline here as well. So Austin, here's how you can land an extra 30 high-ticket clients in the next 90 days with content funnels. Right, maybe that's it. And in this Loom I actually have here, it is more of like a Miro board where I go through my ideas. And then, like I showed you guys, this is actually an email. So this is just a placeholder that I have in here right now. The reason why I have this here is because you can actually embed Google Docs, Miro boards, Loom videos right here into a Gamma doc. And you're basically sending people to a full out, built out landing page. And the reason why this works so well is because the difference in perceived value than just a Loom video versus this guy made me basically a whole entire landing page is huge. But the hack here is that you can basically copy and paste this landing page for everybody that you send. And nobody has seen this before. This is the thing. The only way you're going to get clients at a high rate is by being as different as possible. And nobody is getting a full-on landing page for free value. It just does not happen. Right? And this is extremely easy to set up, extremely easy to make. I even just give you guys the template. Again, that's in the free copy starter kit. You can just go and literally steal it and just plug and play all your own things and use it to get clients. Now, my recommendation, you send a couple of these to businesses every single day, giving them ideas, showing them how you could grow their business and using social proof as well. And you're going to get clients. It is literally impossible for you not to. So guys, without any further ado, that's it for today. And I'll see you guys on the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed and got some value. Peace.